It started on a train in the Pakistani countryside.
यकीन करो हमने पता किस तरह कल हमने साथी को दफनाया हमारा दिल चाहता है लोगों ने हमें शादी का देना बंद कर दिया हम यूं भटकते जब तो अजाब आ रहा है दुनिया में.
We had seen a lot of strange things in Pakistan. Dancing Muslims, slap wrestling, street doctors, and now this. Pakistan's third gender. Back in Lahore, we started noticing these people everywhere, praying, begging, singing. We wanted to know more, so we asked around. And someone told us they generally lived together in slums, and someone knew of one such place where 5 lived under a guru away from the city. So we set off into the countryside to find that village within a village and to understand Pakistan's third gender. Leaving Lahore, it was like traveling back in time. The KFCs and McDonald's of the city gave way to donkey carts and overcrowded buses. In the sweltering heat, women and children begged between cars. On their way, our guide explained that the third gender is known as khwajasira or khwajasira. They are considered to bring shame on their families, so they face beatings and death. Because of that, they run away looking for safety in numbers. They end up in places like this, where after a couple hours, we turned down a dirt road and went into a neighborhood.
We're here in this town, really in the middle of nowhere, where there's a community of transgender people who live here because they've been ostracized by the rest of society. So right now, just walking through here, it is, overwhelming kind of sewage smell.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
What are you doing?
क्रिकेट खेलते
Player.
मैंने कभी नहीं खेला मेरे रिमोट में क्रिकेट नहीं है नहीं खेलता
क्रिकेट नहीं
कैसा खेलते अच्छा
ऐसे
इससे क्या करो
ऐसे उन्होंने सारा पता है
अमेरिका में क्रिकेट है
नहीं है अमेरिका नहीं हम बेसबॉल खेलते हैं
हाँ
इसकी तरह लेकिन अलग है
नहीं
अगला इमरान खान तुम हो इमरान खान हो गया तुम कहाँ खेलते हो
इधर
Here we got a whole squad of kids here.
Well, here we met a couple men who travel with the khwajasira, playing music for them to dance to.
What do you think in a place like this the typical salary is?
$80 to $120 in this area.
A month?
Yeah, per month. 3 महीने में कितने पैसे बना लेते भाई?
बस तकरीबन साढ़े जेड़े ने को 25-30 बन जाते
Same like almost $100.
This is in this small town here in Punjab, Pakistan. And Pakistan is one of the most conservative places on earth, particularly in areas like this.
After a while of walking through this town, we made it to the compound.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
This is transgender. She's transgender.
Some people call the khwajasira trans, although that is a totally different meaning than in the West. These people did not transition or gradually identify as a different gender. They were born intersex and therefore unable to have children or marry.
दो किस्म दे होंदे ना एक होंदे ने मर्द तो ख्वाजासरा होंदे ने एक जेड़े होंदे ने कि रीजनल जेड़े ख्वाजासरा ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ 2 ਨੰਬਰ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੰਮ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ
In America, transgender people take testosterone, estrogen to change genders. Is that something people do here or no?
No. For example, maybe if you want to see, maybe I can show you. There's nothing. You want to see front?
I don't know. I feel bad.
Okay. But he will show you the chest. Okay.
There's nothing there. I saw there is nothing.
Now, quick note about this page. 2 friends and I started this company, RocaNews, in 2020 because we didn't trust corrupt news companies to tell us the truth. We now bring written news to over 2 million people every day via our app, newsletters, and Instagram. Our newest expansion is this channel, where we do mini docs whose goal is to capture the world without bias or fear. If you support that and want our Pakistan series, please subscribe. Also sign up for our newsletter, We the 66, using the link below to get our daily reporting sent to your inbox.
In America, there's a debate on whether there are 2 genders,
Okay.
male, female,
Okay.
or whether there's 50.
Okay.
What do they think? Are there 2 genders or are there many genders?
उन्होंने पता भी ये दूसरे ने ये फकीर ने ये जगह नहीं
लेकिन की लिखा जाता है की लोग क्या लिखा जाता है
ख्वाजासरा
So essentially a third gender.
Yeah, third gender. Yes. They show you the local ID card. You can see.
ट्रांसजेंडर लिखे हुए थे ना
Gender X.
17 साल की
फिर की कीता उस तो बाद
फिर मैं चली गई सा भैनापुरा मतलब दूर चली गई सा बावलपुर चली गई सा
मेला मंडी है transgender they also want to eat some money or something, you know, and then they go to the festival and they are dancing, performing. Lot of people came in, they take a gun point, they bring they did sex and problems, beating and hitings, sometimes they kill in the festival.
Why do they do that?
वो कहते हैं अक्सर ऐसे मामलों में ना लोग मेलों में जाते हैं, खुश होकर बदतमीजी करते हैं या गन पॉइंट पे ले जाते हैं, मारते हैं, गलत करते हैं।
और ट्रांसजेंडर च कहने लगा उन्होंने ऐसी जड़ी रीजनल खाजासरा
हाँ नहीं, लेकिन मेले में जैसे वाक़या तो होते हैं, गन पॉइंट पे लाया गया, सेक्स की था, काम की था, मारे
बाल काट देते
आप मैडम कहाँ से? Peshawar. She came from Peshawar. His family wanted to try to kill and is running.
They say Peshawar is the most conservative part of Pakistan. How is it different there, being transgender, versus here in Punjab?
और नहीं अच्छा समझ
जो ऐसे कौन बहना भरा भी नहीं रहने देते वहाँ ये काम नहीं करना कुछ रोका नहीं होता she said I'm not meeting brothers maybe my brother will shoot me.
Khwajasira play a unique role in Pakistan and India, where for centuries they've acted as entertainers and jesters to the royal courts. Today, they're often considered lucky, and some therefore pray at childbirths or perform music at weddings.
लड़के की शादी होती है जब बेटा पैदा होता है वो तो ए जाते हैं ਅਸੀਂ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੋਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨੱਚ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ
At our weddings back home, we'll have just a typical band come and perform. But here, they invite a transgender band to come and perform. In the culture, what is like the significance of transgender people?
ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਉਤੋਂ ਖਤਰ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਦੁਆਵਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਾਜ਼ੀ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਫਿਰ ਦੁਆਵਾਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ ਅੱਲਾਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਾਦੀ ਦੇ ਕਾਬਲ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਚ ਮਸ਼ੀਨਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਾਦੀ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਅੱਲਾਹ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਆਸਰਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੁਝ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਡਾਂਸ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ
In Pakistan, one of the world's most conservative countries, this put them on the edge of society. Thousands of these communities exist across Pakistan. Sometimes we are told the guru acts like a pimp, forcing people to beg and prostitute themselves.
Actually, he is like owner of the 40 villages. Never any transgender begging in these regions without his permissions.
Permission वाले हैं सी
Permission wale.
Other times they act like a band, which was the case with this group that travels around to perform at weddings and birthdays. Something interesting we realized was that as a third gender, the khwajasira are able to be more sexual than regular women. They do erotic dancing and singing in a way that women would never be allowed here. One thing I kept thinking about during this was how in the West, trans and gay people are bunched together as LGBTQ. Here, they were totally distinct.
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਰਦਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਣਵਾਏ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਦਾੜੀ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਸਮ ਤੇ ਵਾਲ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਲਾਹ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਅੱਛੇ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੱਜ਼ਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ
The khwajasira see themselves as their own people and their own gender. And for that, they pay a heavy price. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for our next videos. Doing some similar stuff, some crazier stuff all across Pakistan. You won't want to miss it.